In this video, we are going to cover module 6 of our series, Power Apps Best Practices, in which we are going to cover factors to consider during the design process, UI, UX, business requirement, logic, and the output of your app. Second, identify business requirements for a Power Apps app. Third, consideration of security, privacy, and compliance. Fourth, consideration for selecting a data source, existing data source, multiple data source, business requirements, cost, and the licensing. Fifth, creating wireframes to visualize the UI of a Power Apps app. So let's start it. If you are interested in streamlining your business processes and getting more done in less time, then subscribing to my channel is a no-brainer. You will get access to exclusive content, tips and tricks, and so much more. Plus, you will be able to join me on this journey of learning and growth. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. As an app maker, it is recommended to go through a design process before starting to build your Power Apps solution. There are several factors to consider during the design process, including business requirements, data model, UX, UI, business logic, and the output, the final outcome of your development process. Completing a design process can help identify and address potential issues before the app is put into production and roll out to the users. This process is particularly important for Canvas apps as it helps to ensure a smooth and successful implementation of the app. As in Canvas app, we can customize the design as per the business case or how the developer would like to. To begin building a Power Apps Canvas app, you can start with a blank Canvas app that I demonstrated in my previous video. Add various elements such as controls, data sources, and screen to create a customized solution. You can add various components and features to create a functional and effective solution. So this is something which is the blank app, and this customized to this uh, fully customized Power App. You can see here, and let me quickly demo you. I guess it is there. This is an issue logger where you can filter out issues based on the status, in progress, new, total. You can check the counts as well based on the status. User can search, user can check the details of that particular item. These are the details. And new issue can be added using the new issue form. So this is a fully customized app that I developed for one of my client. Let's move to next slide. Designing a Power App solution for your business needs. Important points before starting the development. Understand the needs of the user. These are the certain bullet points. I will upload this slide on my blog. You can download this slide from there. These are the bullet points you need to remember while developing an app. Power Apps provide the ability to build custom solution tailored to specific business needs. Consider reevaluating existing process and finding more efficient ways to achieve goals. Business requirement. Consider all business requirements when designing a Power Apps app. Identify any security, privacy, or compliance requirement that need to be followed. Determine any applicable government regulation. Every government has their own rule, every country has their own rule, so make sure you are compliant with the rules and the guidelines. It is important to identify these requirements earlier in the design process to ensure a successful rollout in production. Next is data model. When building a Power App solution, you have a variety of data sources to choose from. However, it can be challenging to decide which data source is the best fit for your specific need. Some questions to consider include: do you already have a data source that users work with on a regular basis, such as SharePoint? It is necessary to connect to multiple data sources for your app. What are the other factors that need to be taken into account when selecting a data source? When selecting a data source for Power App solution, it is important to consider the specific business requirement of the app. The chosen data source should be able to support the necessary functionality, or the business requirement may need to be modified to fit the capability of the selected data source. So you should focus on these points. These are very important points. When when choosing a data source for a Power App solution, it is important to consider the potential cost, licensing requirement. Some data sources such as Microsoft Dataverse, SQL are considered premium data sources and may require a Power Apps per app plan or a Power Apps per user plan for each user of the app. It is important to review the pricing information for the Power Apps to understand the potential cost and licensing requirements of the different data sources. Next is user experience or UX. Canvas app provide flexibility in customizing the user experience, but it is important to prioritize simplicity in the design of the app. End users should be able to navigate the app easily without needing extensive training. If the app requires a significant amount of training to use, it may be necessary to consider the design for ease of use. Some of the basic design elements you will want to consider are things like custom branding your logo, colors, pop ups, hide show buttons based on user access and permission. I have already developed many Power App solution. You may check out the channel where most of these functionalities I have already covered, like show hide, using your branding using logos, and I keep uploading videos. So do check out and subscribe the channel. Next is user interface. To better understand the user interface of Power Apps application, it may be helpful to create a mock-up or wireframe of the app. This can be very useful to take the approval from the end user before the development. This can be done using tools like Visio, which has various templates available for creating website and mobile wireframes. Wireframes are visual representation of the UI and can be useful way to quickly demonstrate app functionality and gather feedback from the team on the design. You may create wireframe using Power Apps itself. Instead of creating the fully functional app, you can utilize the control for just to create the wireframe. Using Power Apps to create a mockup can be helpful because it allows you to gain experience working with the platform and learn more about the various UI elements available. In our previous video, I demonstrated how you can include controls, how you can change the properties. So do check out if you missed the previous videos of this series. Additionally, if the mockup is well received by the team, you can continue building or copy elements to a new app, potentially saving time and efforts in the development process. In conclusion, so this is how you can create the mockup using Power Apps. This is an example I created for my one of the client. In conclusion, Power Apps is a powerful tool that allows user to build custom solution to meet the specific needs to their business. By going through a design process, considering factors such as business requirements, data sources, you can create an effective and efficient app that meets the need of your organization. It is important to keep the design of the app simple, user friendly. Creating a mockup can be useful way of visualizing and refine the UI. I hope this course has provided a helpful introduction to Power Apps and you feel equipped to start building your own solutions. Thank you for watching this course on Power Apps. If you enjoyed this content and want to learn more about Power Apps and other business solutions, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notifications so you never miss an update. Our channel is constantly updating with a new courses, resources to help you succeed in your business. Thanks again for watching and we hope to see you in our future videos.